Read the disclaimer.
Hi, I'm Fable.
I'm Mauve.
And on this episode of Spinning Room Floor, we're going to do a 3-on-3 match. We each have built a deck. The deck that we would take at a tournament at this stage of the meta before CX comes out. This is if the meta stopped here, if Beyblade stopped being made for some reason and CX wasn't happening, this is the decks we would take to a tournament.
Yep. So we got the heavy hitters. They're sort of meta, but also we know how to use these.
Yes. They're either pet builds or builds that we feel are very powerful standing in the meta and should be good in a 3-on-3 deck. We're going to do best of 3.
Yep.
So we'll do a 3-on-3 match, and then if I win, we go again. If Mav wins, we go again, and then, yeah.
Yep, mini repeat tournament.
Mini repeat tournament. Alrighty. 3-on-3 is, for those of you who don't know, is a WBO format where each blader brings 3 Beyblades. Normally, you would not know what your opponent's deck would be in this format, but that's not really possible to do here.
Right.
Because, you know, this is a closet. So you present your 3 blades, and then you pick you put them in an order that you want to use them in, and then you go to 4 points. Whoever wins 4 points wins the match. Mm-hmm. If you beat all 3, if you go through all 3 Beyblades before 4 points is reached, you reshuffle. You can reshuffle. You don't have to.
Yeah.
And go again until 4 points is reached.
So at the beginning of the fight, we present all of our Beyblades.
Yes.
But then we choose our Beyblades in private.
Correct.
Yep.
We're just gonna leave them here and then pick the Beyblade. Like, I'll go pick your first Beyblade and we'll just kind of grab them at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Pick your first Beyblade. I choose Wizard Rod 360 level, and Mav goes with Nightmail 560 point. I think this is the best build in the format right now. That is unarguably the best build you can throw against a random Beyblade.
Probably, yeah.
What's your thought process behind Nightmail point here?
I pick at random, and I do this at tournament as well because I cannot predict what my opponent is going to grab.
Sure, for that, but what was the build? What was your idea for the build?
The build, Nightmail is kind of it's my pseudo attacker. I don't feel confident taking attack types to a tournament because I'm not like reliable with it, but this is like, it's a balance. It has a lot of hit, but I have a stand-up bit.
Yeah.
So it's a more aggressive. I used to use Hell Scythe.
Yes.
And I really liked that. This is the replacement.
One more thing, when we do the next round, we will swap the rotation on the stadium. Mm-hmm. So we'll be on opposite sides. Yeah, we'll flip the stadium.
Yep.
A little annoying with the GoPro, but it'll work.
Mm-hmm. So this isn't a perfect matchup against Wizard Rod, but this is like my favorite general kind of matchup.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
Yes.
Nightmail with the knockout, 2 points for Mauve. Alrighty. Go ahead and choose Beyblade 2. We went opposite. I went for my Nightmail 960 Rush, and Mauve went with the Wizard Rod 360 level. I mean, We already said our piece on Wizard Rod level.
Yeah, this thing stands upright. That's basically why you pick it.
Yeah.
Best stamina blade in the house.
Best stamina blade in the house, very good defense, and then level is just an insane bit.
Yep.
But with Nightmail here on Rush, I think it's really good low. I think Rush is a very good bit for it because it's got decent stamina and good control, and it should be able to knock things around.
Yep. That one's pretty good. That's like a pseudo attacker as well on Rush.
This is more of like an attacker. It's a little bit more pure attack than on point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
I'm leaning a lot, but I have the stamina advantage.
Oh no. Wizard Rod with a spin finish. Mauve has 3 points.
I got the dodge in.
There is nothing to hide here for the last one. We have to choose our next one. I got the Silver Wolf 960 ball.
And I have a Cobalt Dragoon 960? Yeah,
Yep,
Elevate.
960 Elevate. This is, I think, one of the better stamina blades in the game right now. If you're not taking Wizard Rod ball, probably taking either Silver Wolf ball or Silver Wolf Hexa.
Yep. Yeah, Silver Wolf is like the second best stamina right after Rod.
Yeah.
And it's actually really fun. The angle of it, the shape of the blade makes it resilient to some attack types.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, like it just shuts down whale. It's really funny.
Yep. And this one, it's the left spin. If you can't knock it out or burst it,
You're probably getting outspun.
Yep.
Only because of Elevate, though.
That's
not because
basically
of Dragoon. Dragoon
Right,
is a square.
Elevate is carrying this left spin Beyblade.
Absolutely.
Now I will say taking this to tournament is a little bit risky because some guys run 3 attack types and just want to burst you or knock you out.
Yeah, and you will struggle.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! This one's going to be rough. I don't think I'm going to win this one.
I do think I have the advantage
Do
here.
think I am getting swept here. If I was on Silver Wolf Hexa, I might have a better chance here.
I think you'd have a slightly better chance.
This is the downside of taking the ball version.
Yep.
But I also don't like Hexa.
I think Elevate still has the advantage even versus Hexa, but not as much of one.
Couple Dragoon with a spin finish. Mob takes it 4-0. Damn. My deck is garbage. No, it's not. It's just I got outplayed on the level. On the first one.
At tournament, side matters.
Yes.
For my last one, left spin, I was able to launch into this corner. Normally on a right spin, when I try and launch into this pocket, it rotates around this way.
Yep.
But on left spin, I get to park it here for just a second. It works really well. And when we switch sides, I'll only be able to do that with the right spin Beyblades.
Yep. And well, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. Be right back. Let us do that. It's switched now. Now we're going to go ahead and do another one.
Alrighty.
If you choose the same order, you choose the same order. If you don't, you don't.
Yep.
Usually when I'm at a tournament, I don't swap my order unless I know unless I've scouted my opponent, which I don't do very often. Because I don't know, I usually have a pretty reliable order. But this is probably a scout situation, so I'd probably be switching my stuff up.
Mm-hmm. If we were replaying the same opponent, if we got to the end of the 3 Beyblade cycle and we get to pick random again, I might switch it up.
Yeah.
Depends if the opponent has like something that's strong against my first matchup.
Right.
Yeah, that would be strategic depending on how the first round went.
Okay. That being said, pick your first Beyblade. Okay. Mob's on the orange ratchet. I'm on the yellow ratchet.
The only way you can tell them apart.
Yep. Let's see who's got the better level launch. We're on opposite sides. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot!
I do hope we get a new color of level.
We're getting the orange one in a Coral lottery. There's 100 of them.
Coral lottery.
I mean, it'll probably be in like a manga release like the Buster was, but...
Yeah, but Coral already scammed me out of Splatoon gear in-game. I'll never get those earrings.
Mauve wins with the spin finish. I didn't pull hard enough. No. I'm getting swept.
That was also strategic. Because I get to launch into this corner, I got to set this up for maximum rip.
Yeah. All right. Choose your next Beyblade.
Ready?
I'm going same order.
Strategic. Yeah, if I had to do any sort of technical launch, I would have not been able to rip as hard.
Can't use that.
That's the wrong launcher. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! And that's how you deal with Global Dragoon. Nightmare with a knockout.
Our hands touched.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. I got something on my...
I didn't feel it. On to the last Beyblade of this rotation. Let's see if I don't get knocked out.
Yeah, this one will actually be hard to win.
3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh no! Nightmare with a knockout. It is 3-2 in Mob's favor. Okay, this is the point where we would reshuffle. So it's 3-2 right now in Mob's favor.
Do I reshuffle? Well,
We didn't reshuffle. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot!
you cannot beat my technique.
Beautiful drop shot. Holy. Mob takes it 5-2.
Side diff.
Side diff. Not really. Not really side diff there. That was good. That was a really good shot. It's actually easier to drop shot on this side because you can roll over there. Most people find it easier to drop shot on this side because you can like throw it and stuff.
I know I can do the throw, but it is so much harder than just angling my launcher like this.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just point it into the corner.
Yeah. No, you're fair. You're fair.
The left-hand launch was hard for me because it spins in the opposite direction. So I don't actually internally know how to launch this thing on this side of the map.
You won the best 2 of 3.
Yeah.
That was good. Mav has claimed title of Fabel'd champion. No. The table. So that was cool. But yeah, this is kind of what I would still take this, even though I lost. Right. I might switch this out for Hexa.
That would actually I do think it would make it more formidable against
it's just like
against a few things actually.
Right.
As for my deck, actually I kind of like it. I like the way this behaves. I totally understand your choice. Yeah, let's throw them in the stadium.
Yeah, let's just put them in the stadium.
And I completely understand your choice of low rush.
Yeah, over point.
Because it sort of stands up.
Yeah, and it's more of just like it's a little bit more aggressive. I think it can deal with ball a little bit better.
It's lower. It's more. It's lower, so it's a little resistant. It's more aggressive, like on the stadium, driving around.
Yeah. And I think it's a little bit better in the anti-attack matchup than point. I mean, okay, I should say it's a little bit more reliable in the anti-attack matchup than point. Point is probably better overall if you have good technique. But point's a little bit tricky when it comes to like getting the exact behavior you want out of it, especially after contact.
Okay, I guess you're right. Rush might be more consistent when you launch it.
Yes,
Consistent behavior.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
A little bit more consistent on the on Rush's side than point, just because of the nature of point, right? But don't get me wrong, I think point is still one of the best bits in the game.
Yeah.
Like it's insane if you know how to use it.
Yeah, and I picked point because of its stand-up capabilities. It doesn't have the friction that Hexa or Level have.
Right.
Although Level's still an insanely powerful bit because it's much wider.
Yes. I mean, we both picked Wizard Raw Level here. It's just an obvious
surprise. We put this in like all of our matchup videos.
Yeah.
It just tanks everything.
Yeah, I think it is the best Beyblade you can take into an unknown Beyblade. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best, it'll beat everything. It just means that it's so good against the field that it's not that big of a risk to take it.
Right, there are a couple things that might be able to beat it, particularly like Wizard Rod on ball, maybe, or like, Orb free ball.
Yeah.
But they all have the ball fall problem.
Or just getting knocked out by a bumper car.
Yeah, maybe getting knocked out. Level does have a bit of defense with the way it can hang on to the stadium.
Yeah. But...
Yeah, so there are lower friction bits.
And then Golem Rock just seems to fucking destroy Wizard Rod Level for some reason.
Oh, that was just a miraculous matchup.
Yeah, just Golem Rock was just like, Wizard Rod Level? Don't care.
Matter, antimatter.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that. And then, yeah, for the stamina choices, I mean, this is just the only left spin Beyblade we have in the moment, right?
Yep. It was kind of like the third choice. I absolutely want this. I really wanted Nightmail because I like the gameplay. Even if it's like, I don't care if it's the most optimized, I like the gameplay. And then left spin is just kind of, it beats so many things.
Yes, it is surprisingly powerful for a square equalizer.
Yep.
I still hate the concept.
Yep. The most dangerous thing that I would face is attack types who could possibly burst me.
Yeah.
Or maybe more easily knock me out of the stadium.
Yeah, the attack. I mean, that's what happened here, right? Nightmail just absolutely yeeted you into the corner and said, "Hey, get out."
Yeah.
And the square shape of that definitely helps you die because it means you have more recoil. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, Silver Wolf. It's good. It's Wizard Rod.
Yeah, it's Silver Wolf Ball. It actually has an amazing amount of stamina.
Yep.
Low friction bit. Your only trouble is ball fall. So if you face a left spin bit, this will give it a hard time. This would give it
point usually. It can usually outspin point usually,
especially on like maybe Nightmail. Not as much stamina.
Right. And it can lose to level. We've definitely seen it lose to level, but I honestly think after this testing and after this video, I would switch it to Hexa. At least for 3-on-3. For deck, I might leave it as ball, but that's a different video.
Right.
Alrighty.
This was fun.
It was fun. Are we done yapping? I think we're done yapping.
We should do this again, but like maybe slightly different focus. Like one person does an attacky build.
Yeah, we can do that. I just wanted to just kind of do state of the meta kind of style. For this, right? Like.
Yeah, the only thing is, this is our state of the meta. These are the builds that we like, and I have seen really interesting variety when we go to tournaments.
This is true, yeah. If you look at like the winning combos list too, there is definitely more that going on here than this. You have Tyranno Beat, you have Phoenix Wing, you have Whale Wave, you have the Shark Family. Like they're all still showing up. Like don't look at this and be like, oh man, the meta's stagnant. Look at that. Both decks have Wizard Rod and Nightmail. Oh my god. No, that's just our preference.
Lots of people run an attack type or two. So yeah, I do want to try this again, but attack leaning rather than stamina leaning. That's more just my gameplay. I would run a balance somewhere between balanced and stamina.
Yeah, I'm absolutely down for making a small series out of this.
And like I guess tournament-wise, stamina feels more reliable to me because there's like a default condition where I'm likely to win.
Right.
But attack type, I need the immediate hit or I'm cooked.
Yep,
doesn't feel good.
Yeah, no, I feel you. It's not reliable enough. It feels like.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now I think we're done yapping.
Yeah, that's it.
If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye! Level go brrr.